What's up, family?
Welcome back to Raising Jordyn.
Hi, Jordan. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you been?
I'm good. You look good.
Thanks. It's been a while since we've been here.
Yeah, I mean, we've been getting things together, but we had them on our minds.
Ready to bring some good information to y'all right now.
Yeah, soon.
So, let's jump right into our topic of discussion today.
Yep, what we talking about?
So, our topic is the impact that music, money, fashion has had on the world. And by that, I mean, we're not going to go too far back in time. We're going to stay pretty recent.
Okay.
So, I'm thinking like 1970s until now.
Okay. All right, we can, like, when the Gen Z.
Exactly, when the Gen Zs, baby boomers, even then, baby boomers until now.
Okay. I like the topic because it runs the world.
That's true.
In all different ways. Like, your favorite artist or your favorite entertainer will play music they like or promote fashion brands and houses that they like.
Exactly. So, let's jump into our first category.
What are we talking about?
First, we're going to start talking about fashion.
Okay.
So, by fashion, we did touch on this in our last episode, in episode 2, about aesthetics and different ways that people dress. But I wanted to go further into, I guess, not the professional side of it, but the professional side of it.
Okay.
So, by that, I mean, like, red carpet, Met Galas, the Victoria's Secret fashion shows, Paris Fashion Week, New York, all those different.
Let's look behind the curtain.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, I have a couple dates right here of when events like that have started.
Okay.
So, the Met Gala was first founded in 1948.
And the purpose was?
It really was, it's like a
Rich
that...
people getting together, having a ball. That's how they party?
Not exactly,
Okay.
but it's more so of a way that designers are able to show their different talents with their themes, and then everybody has dinner at the end of the night. I'm guessing to discuss business because nobody has been able to give us an insider on the Met Gala to this day.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a great event to be at, especially if you get to showcase your talent
Exactly.
along with your products and make business deals.
Exactly.
Seem cool. Some of the outfits they be wearing be cool, fire.
I know, very...
Some I don't like.
Really? Very influential. Like, I don't remember what year it was, but I remember the theme was like a fairy tale, and Zendaya had the Cinderella dress that lit up.
Okay. I would definitely have to go back and look through those.
It's iconic.
Most of the time, I like most of the outfits, but some of the outfits are. I see why y'all doing it. Okay.
I don't want to say. I'm not gonna say any names, but
no, do you? I appreciate you taking the risk. It's just I don't like everything.
Now, if we go to Paris Fashion Week, London, these whole cities are being shut down. Even in New York, it gets shut down for like a week. And I've seen so many behind the scenes videos of people trying to commute to work, but roads are completely blocked.
That will feel like some bullshit. I hope you bleep this part out. I'm trying to get to work and I got a detour because of not the power lines,
not the power lines, but
because Kanye got the Yeezys coming. Okay. Why do you think the whole city? Because of the revenue it brings?
Yeah. They sell tickets. I live in New York, but I can buy tickets to stand behind the red carpet. I'm not even anywhere near close to where reporters are, famous people. I'm literally across the street just to be able to glimpse and share the same air.
Wow.
The concept is crazy.
It is.
Genius, but absolutely crazy.
Yeah. I mean, people want to be a part, so.
I didn't even tell you. They give away pieces of the red carpet. So they fit it to sit on the stairs, and then the pieces they have left over, they'll toss them into the crowd. Who wants a piece?
The things we value. That's crazy.
And then you can get a piece after the people have walked over.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That's all you can say. I mean,
I'm lost for words on that one.
Like, imagine walking into somebody's apartment and they're like, yeah, that's the piece of the Met Gala carpet from 2018.
If it's a good investment, I would have a piece of carpet on my wall and tell you, yeah,
Yeah, but if I ask you, hey, where did you get that carpet from? I mean, I was in the crowd and they tossed it.
I'm gonna say I know people. I'm gonna say I know people. The person that got slapped with the piece of rug, I know it. I know people.
No.
But that's blowing my mind that they would sell off these pieces of carpet.
It's not sell off. It's not an auction. They sold it. They said, listen, we got a couple yards.
They sold you the ticket,
that is
so
true.
you actually bought a piece of the carpet.
You bought the
It sounds like
like
crowdfunding.
I'll give you that. Let's turn turn into television shows now. So for television shows about fashion, we have Say Yes to the Dress. We have Project Runway.
Next Top Model.
America's
That
Next
was the
Top
OG.
Model.
I remember that coming out like UPN. It was on UPN. It was a channel.
Really?
Yes, Tyra Banks. My first model that I ever like heard of, like model, was like Naomi.
Same.
Yeah.
I think it as a child, when I used to look up to Zendaya and stuff, she wasn't a model back then, but I think that's what made me want to be a model.
I mean, that's what.
And then after that, seeing Naomi Campbell and seeing like the way she walks and how much influence she has, I'm like, oh, I definitely want to.
Yo, imagery is important. That's why we gotta see more people that look like us. It has to happen because these babies coming behind us. Come on.
But I do like now how modeling is it's breaking away from the norms that it had, because as a woman you should be over 5'8" to model, and as a man they want you to be like 6 foot, and I think it's actually 5'10". But then it's like you're not supposed to have any blemishes. You gotta be this certain weight, this certain size. But I feel like it's innovation happening in this community, and by that I mean like we have a Winnie Harlow who has a skin condition, who's walked on all sorts of runways. And then I think this past weekend, Victoria's Secret had their first model with Down syndrome. I've never heard of that.
Beautiful. It's all inclusive. Include everybody. They wear clothes too.
Exactly. And there was a time where you didn't see redheads on the runway. You didn't see people.
Well, like I always tell you, like the internet is just, you know what I mean, crack the dam and then it's flooding. And what I like about it is modeling is like art to me. Yeah. Everybody not gonna get this model or that. It's like art. You might see a piece of art and be like, I don't get it. Or you might see a piece and like, that's fire. It is. So that's why I like that modeling is becoming like that. Like, yo, get in the game.
Now, TV shows that I watch about modeling, what do you remember?
Like I said, with
America's Next Top Model.
That was big. And I think RuPaul had like something like that.
RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yeah.
Or before that, because I don't know any TV shows before.
Shout out to RuPaul, because he been at it a long time. Like, I respect the hustle. And really, like, Next Top Model, like, I remember it coming on, like, they making an event. But that was pretty much it with the modeling. And you said you just named about 3 or 4 that's going on right now. You know what I wanted to see on HBO? Offset is on this like modeling show. Like it looks amazing. So I'm gonna have to check that out. Like they like give designers a chance to like make things.
Oh wow!
And it does with like, you know, streetwear. I love that type of clothing and art. So I really want to see that. Be a part of that.
Pretty different.
I mean, I'm here to be different.
Alright, we're going to our music segment / portion now. How music has changed the world. So I'm going to just touch on the fact that music, I've noticed, has raised generations. Not just mine, not just yours, not just grandma's. It's so many different conversations you can have with people about the artists that they've heard as children.
It's amazing how it works because it hits you in so many ways, like emotionally, logically. You're hearing what they're saying. It's a game changer.
But it's crazy how you can. It really has made its own sector in the world.
Definitely got his own.
Like we have the VMAs, we have
MTV Music Awards. That's the VMAs.
MTV. I think so. It's kind of like hand in hand. We got the Grammys.
And you see how they fight over those. Me personally, I feel like it's hard to like criticize someone's art.
Yeah, because it's my art.
Yeah, it's like, and what's up with that? Where's the individuality at? Like, yo, let people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said with the shows, and they're giving out awards, the BET Awards and the Soul Train Awards and the Grammys.
But no 2 songs are really alike in these categories. Like, the top song of the year never makes sense to me because so many different people might not have heard of the #1 song of the year. So how is it my #1? How is it like the #1?
That's what I mean. But for those shows to exist, somebody gotta like.
That's true.
You gotta carve it and like, you know what I mean? But it's amazing. It shapes the world. Like me and this person across the world could not speak English
at all, but we like 2 of the same things.
We like the same beat.
Exactly.
On this song, and the word, like, it's amazing. It's amazing. And it just shapes the world in so many ways. It really have you like dressing, because when you start blending the worlds,
then all different types of cultures and demographics are coming together.
Come on. come on. It is a game changer.
And I just heard this recently. Somewhere on the internet I was reading, maybe on Instagram, TikTok, but somebody said music brings out a vulnerability in people. And I've noticed that when you're listening to like people's Genius interviews or when the Grammys are interviewing people, it really gives them a chance to like share their side of the story of what they're trying to tell.
It's beautiful because you can own your narrative.
Exactly. So an example I have of this is the Grammys did an interview with Giveon.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Giveon just had dropped his album in 2022 called Give or Take.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was listening to Give or Take, it's really a storyline that you follow. But I've noticed that with his music, it's a story being told in every song and it transitions fluently. So then I was looking up the other day, well, what is he trying to say in his album? Because I get it's about love, and you can tell he's talking about a girl and girls he's met at shows. So I looked up what is he trying to say in the album, and the album is supposed to be an intimate conversation with his mother. So then I'm like, oh, I can see that, because in almost all of his songs, his mother is speaking to him. And I think it's so dope how it sounds like a voicemail every time.
I love the fact that you can get paid to reflect.
Mm-hmm.
Like your experience in life can really be like marketable. I love that. And shout out to the moms, because without any of us,
I know.
Mom, yeah, I mean, you need the dad too, but moms does their thing, and I feel like moms get back. You know how they childhood job wasn't back. So shout out to mom.
He did his thing with that album.
He
but
did.
The fact that people, you may have never experienced love ever in your life, but that song can still touch you. The album can still touch you.
It's emotion.
Like, you could have never liked somebody romantically, but you could listen to a romantic song and be like, wow, the context of it is wild.
It's an emotion. The dope part about it though is like he's sharing his experience, but to me, you still gotta gain your own.
Yeah.
Because he's only telling his side of it.
Exactly.
Like, I'm quite sure the person he's talking about has a side too.
Oh,
so
she had a side.
That's pretty cool though. I like it. And then Giveon to blend the fashion houses with the videos. So it's just, you might see Giveon, you hear that song, and then you see him with the Prada shirt on.
Exactly.
It's like, I need that. So it goes hand in hand.
But to me, he wears so many pieces like on his Instagram or day to day that a lot of them don't have the name brand like written across the chest. So you got to deep dive to find what it is.
If you know, you know.
It's wild.
I like that. You know what I mean? You say all the time like, you and mom, y'all mysterious. You know?
Yeah.
It's good to keep a little bit of that.
But
like, I need to keep it.
Even when you walk through the mall, you know you have a display case and you're like, oh, I've seen this on somebody, but then you see people walking past you and it must be in the back right hand side of the store, some of these pieces.
I was told by my OG LaMonica that I buy pieces that you don't see
at all. I don't even know, does the designer even know that design went out?
They gave it to me personally. Everybody want to send me stuff, the link is in the bio. But I do that purposely because I want to stand out. So for him to not have it all around, but if you know, like,
but it looked real regular,
it
and then it'd be like,
too.
This shirt $10,000. Whoa, buddy!
Some of the prices I can't justify. I can't stand behind. But it looks soft though.
So, you always say t-shirts look soft.
I feel like if it's on your body, it should comfort you.
Oh,
it should.
Talk about $10,000. Get into our last segment.
Let's go.
Money.
Let's go.
How?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think spending $10,000 on a t-shirt is a good investment?
Alright, let me put it like this. If you are a fashion influencer, blogger, if
you get paid,
life is fashion and you're getting paid to do these things, by all means, I think it's justified. Like wisdom, like we talked about before.
Shout out to you. I seen your ad. Yeah.
I know you sent me it in the
fire.
It was
fire.
Crazy. Him and J-Lo next
Yes, and y'all compliment each other. Is she not just the big, you know what I'm saying?
But
shout out to you.
I think if your life is fashion, like wisdom, or it's thousands of them. I can't name you off the top of my head.
If you in the game,
y'all cool.
If you in the game, you can spend it.
I feel like spending $10,000 is a great investment, but if you spend the 10 and then you going to sit at, if you're going to, I don't know.
If you don't deal with fashion in that aspect.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand. Me personally, I wouldn't spend $10,000 on a shirt. It's just too much. Like,
even
you would get. I would take a $10,000 shirt if y'all want to
like
send it.
When we really get money, I think I'm still gonna be sick if I have to spend like $100 on things. I don't know. That's just me though. I don't know.
Me personally, it's how I make my money.
Yeah.
Now, if I go to sleep and I wake up with $100, I can spend $100 on them sneaks. If if I gotta trade my time, okay, if I gotta trade my time for this hundo, I'm gonna definitely think about it. I'm gonna think about it.
Come back a couple times.
Yes, delayed gratification.
So,
definitely.
with money, you know, I don't know if they really go through this in history class like that, but like, you know, we started out with bartering when the world was trying to become accustomed to being the world. So we had bartering. You just trading objects for objects of value, right? Then we had coins. I haven't found a coin just yet. You know, doubloon. That's a trending word right now. Doubloons. Is it doubloons? It's like a gold coin that pirates used to use. It's crazy.
And it's circulating around?
It's a gold coin. The word is because, how do I explain to me? But it's like, I'll trade you 2 avocados for 4 doubloons. Okay. It's crazy stuff like that. It's hilarious.
Doubloons. Okay.
But we used to have silver and gold coins. And then from there, our states used to have money. Yeah. So Pennsylvania had money. New Jersey had money. Everybody had their own currency. But that became a problem locally because if I want to buy 2 cows from a man in New Jersey, my $1 from Pennsylvania is not equivalent to his.
It would limit you on.
Exactly. And we couldn't trade globally still. So bartering over ships was hard. Then coins was hard because our coins are not the same as Europe's coins. Then our money state-wise wasn't the same as Europe's money statewide.
I know it was very, very chaotic back then. It sounded like it.
The United States.
Just to cop some potatoes.
Exactly. Then the United States had our dollars with Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, and that still was.
I'm out for president.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then we still had an issue globally because our United States money is not the equivalent of Europe's money, which is not the equivalent of anybody else's, because our dollar might be $2.50 to them and vice versa.
You know who money I love? I love Ghana money. You ever seen a Ghana dollar?
Actually, recently I have.
It looks amazing.
Baby,
they got their own money.
Anybody who has like colorful money is so cool to me. When it's like orange, and not dollars, but whatever your currency name, when it's orange, gold, purple, I think it's so cool. Like a green dollar.
But like you were saying with the currency, and it was, you know, with the barter system, it was like they had to like switch the game up for it to really start to change hands and circulate around the communities. And it's crazy how it's backed by, you know what it's backed by, but it's a piece of paper.
And now we have digital money, like Cash App.
Woo.
Can you imagine telling somebody who had a Pennsylvania dollar that we now have Cash App?
Come on, I can send you 500 right now.
Send you it.
Wire transfers. It's crazy.
But now we have automatic converters that just converts our dollars into other people's dollars, so you could buy anything overseas.
They say with time things will get better. You just gotta give it time. This is the next level of like currency dealing. But me personally, I really like the old hand to hand.
I just feel like if I can feel it in my hands rather than seeing the digits, I just feel like I have more. I don't know if it's like a material thing, but I just feel like I have more.
I feel like it'll be a little easier to take.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like now I got 1,000 bills to make sure that I'm not losing. The other day, I was doing my laundry, and I promise you, I was at the market, and I said, I have $5 somewhere. It's not in my purse. And then I took it out the back of my jeans.
You out here washing money.
I almost did. But I said I knew I had $5 somewhere.
Yeah, but it's like I got 5 on this device, and then it's like they get let me get that. So,
but now we're globally connecting in all sorts of ways.
Me personally, I know it's some people that I would like across the world. So that's dope. I like it. I like that we can, you know, touch
interact.
Amazing. So the money is definitely changing.
Yeah.
But we gonna change with it. You gotta adapt or die, right?
You gotta evolve or be left behind.
That's what they tell us. I have seen it firsthand. Dinosaurs out here. But the show, amazing. I love talking to you. Even if you wasn't my daughter, I would still like talk to you. So until next time, I would hope, you know, y'all had some good food, something to drink while y'all enjoyed the show. Cause
make sure you eat, make sure you sleep. Gotta stay aware out here.
You know, we'll have the information below. You can send us things you would like.
Things you want to discuss? Things
you would like to see us in. $10,000 shirts. We can wear those. So, you know, wisdom, shout out to you. And until next time.
I would dap you up fully, but I got a ring on. Got my ring on.
You shining.
See you guys.